Hi, it's Texie and today we are gonna talk about some books, specifically the Bone Witch series by Rin Chupeco. It's one of my absolute favorite series and in this video I'm going to be making fan art of it. So what I'm doing here is drawing one of my absolute favorite scenes from the FORGER, which is the second book in the series. And I read it in like March, and ever since I read that scene I was like, I need to draw this, but it took me this long to actually do it. It's like June now. Oops. But hey, better late than never. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about what's actually going on in the scene, because it's kind of spoilerific if you actually want to read the book. But basically it's a very romantic scene between T, the main character, and one of the more important male characters. I have a feeling I pronounced her name incorrectly. I think it's supposed to be like Tia? Tea? The Finnish in me wants to go Tea. I don't know. Anyway, in case you have not heard of this series before, it's about the girl. I'm gonna call her Tea now. And basically she finds out that she's a bone witch, so basically a necromancer. She can raise the dead, and she finds this out by accidentally resurrecting her brother. And she's sent off to study magic and all that stuff. You know, I'm just gonna read the synopsis of the first book because I feel like I'm really bad at explaining it, and it's just a really beautiful world. And I'm not very good with words today, but here goes. The Bone Witch by Rin Chupeco. Let me be clear. I never intended to raise my brother from his grave, though he may claim otherwise. If there's anything I've learned from him in the years since, is that the dead hide truths as well as the living. When Thea accidentally resurrects her brother from the dead, she learns she is different from the other witches in her family. Her gift for necromancy means that she is a bone witch, a title that makes her feared and ostracized by her community. But Thea finds solace and guidance with an older, wiser bone witch, who takes Thea and her brother to another land for training. In her new home, Thea puts all her energy into becoming an Asha, one who can wield elemental magic. But dark forces are approaching quickly, and in the face of danger, Thea will have to overcome her obstacles and make a powerful choice. So yeah, that's the book. Basically, if you are interested in necromancy, or witches, or books with East Asian influences, you really want to read this. It's so good. The last book in the trilogy is coming out next year, and I'm so freaking excited. Even though I have heard it's gonna be a sad ending, but just I need it. I'm gonna leave the links to my reviews of both of these books, The Bone Witch and The Heart Forger, in the description box, just in case you wanna hear more coherent thoughts on these from me. I guess I should probably talk about the drawing as well. So I'm having a party with Clip Studio Paint again. I went a little wild with the asset store before I started coloring this, and I found these beautiful free watercolor brushes, and I had to test them out, and for some reason I ended up making this whole thing purple, probably because I really associate the color purple really strongly with the books, because the Bone Witch has a purple cover. It's that deep. I actually struggled with this drawing quite a lot because I really wanted to do justice to the characters, and it's a difficult pose. I have never drawn anyone kissing someone's thigh before. But I'm okay with how it turned out in the end, and especially after I posted this on Twitter and Instagram, and the author noticed it, and retweeted it, and shared it on her Instagram. And that happened at like 5 AM, so I got to have a proper freak out, like right before going to bed. So that was great. Anyway, since the video is almost over, I'm just gonna let the drawing finish on its own and shut up. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll post something else soon. Hopefully. Bye!